Good evening. It's 5:02 Central Time, Sunday the 22nd, September 22nd, 2024. I'm not going to be on here long unless people engage in conversation in with the chat. Anyone is welcome. This is an unexpected live because I've about had it. I blocked my children's father's number today. I don't want to hear back from him or his play brother ever again. He asked me for money today. He didn't tell me what the situation was. Along the way, I heard what the situation was. He, his play brother, and two other people live in a house and live in the apartment together. The people who own the apartment building don't want my children's father and the play brother to eat any of their food. So they have to get food elsewhere. I wonder why that is. But I know why that is, because neither one of them are working. Neither one of them are contributing to the household. Neither one of them is not trying to work, because neither one of them have a clear criminal record. Both of them have felons. Both of them have felonies. So if they do try to get employment, they're not going to be able to. My children's father has a drug charge. The other one, I'm pretty sure that he owes child support, but that's not really a felony. I think he's got domestics and some other stuff on his record. They are 52, and I believe Ben is 55. I know he's older than my children's father. You know, I thought after all these years he could have changed some, but he hasn't changed in over 15 years. He hasn't seen his kids in over 15 years. My kids are grown now. He owes over $15,000 in child support that he's not trying to pay. He's not trying to pay back. So I was being, a kind person. I sent him two jobs that are out here. He didn't bother taking a look at them. So that tells me all I need to know already. The money that I sent him was $75, but I was thinking about sending him more, but just for the simple fact that how they spent that money. They spent that money on food from a restaurant when they could have took their happy asses to a grocery store and bought food for the house, and you probably would have saved a little bit of money. So I told y'all about Ben. Ben is the play brother, and Ben was the one that in earlier videos, it was regarding dating, my dating series regarding dating and finances. He's the one that was pretty much wanting to come out here and spend some time with me. I don't know where my children's father was, probably with somebody else at the time, but he's a piece of work. We talked since 4 o'clock yesterday morning, or 4 o'clock this morning. We talked for quite a bit of time. It was pretty much, we were discussing, the past and how the kids are. He asked about my mother. That was just all a cop out. He was trying to be all nice to me so I could give him some money, because he didn't have none. He don't never have any. So, being the kind-hearted, giving, loving, caring person that I am, I gave him the money via PayPal. But the first time I sent the money, it didn't go through, so it's on a pending. The second time, I had to send it by way of the Play brother Ben. So I sent the money. They received the money. They were on their way to go to the restaurant. Well, we continued talking when he came back. Every once in a while, he would, while we were talking, he would say, "Oh, I gotta charge my phone." So the last time he told me that, he said that he had to go charge his phone, I didn't hear back from him. I called him. I let the phone ring, ring a ding. And after that, I texted him. And I pretty much, had some choice words. You know what I'm saying? I mentioned, well, prior to me calling him back and texting him, I told him what was going on with my neighbors and my neighbors' kids. Well, he didn't give a shit. He didn't reply back concerning that. He didn't reply back. He asked me to send some photos of myself. I sent him, pictures of my face. He sent quite a few pictures of himself. But then I called him back again. He didn't answer the phone. He didn't reply back to any of my text messages. I am impatient, but the thing of it is, he said he was going to call me back. I shouldn't have to call him back. So he called me back, saying that I needed to calm down. Calm down for what? You ignored all of my phone calls. You ignored all of my text messages. You requested pictures from me. You know what I'm saying? I obliged you. I sent you pictures. I sent you pictures of me. So I felt like I was ignored. I felt like I was just pushed away. So when he called back and I talked to him, I said, "Yes, hello. Where were you?" And he said that he was eating a sandwich. Well, it took you 45 minutes to eat a sandwich. You didn't reply or respond to any of my text messages or my phone calls. It took you that long to charge your phone. Or I didn't say all of that, but yeah. So he pretty much gave me his answer. He pretty much told me or showed me what, how he was. He's a player. He's a user. He'll never get it together. He's got 2 weeks to get a job and to keep it and to start helping out in that apartment, or else they're both going to be put out of there. Now, that's another thing too. He was trying to get in good with me because he really said that he didn't want to stay out here no more. But if he gets put out of there, he's going to be pretty much homeless. But ain't no way he can come out here to live. He can't come live with me. Especially if you're not helping. If you're not helping over there, what makes you think you finna come over here and not help here? I have bills that have to be paid. I have my internet. I have my phone. Eventually, I'm going to be having my light and gas again. And if you guys are not going to help, there's no way that you can come stay here. So I don't know what they're going to do. But with felons, you can't really work anywhere. I don't know who's going to hire a felon. So I don't know what they're going to do, but that's not my problem. That's the last little money that he'll ever get from me. You know, I helped him out, but I won't help him out again. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But that's not my problem. I deleted his phone number. I blocked his phone number, both him and the Play brother. I don't want to hear back from them at all. And I wish them well, and that's it. They're going to sweet talk me just like they did them. They're going to sweet talk somebody else and have them live with them. They're living from pillow to post. They don't know where their next meal is coming from. But that's not my problem. All that time you've been living with them, you couldn't hustle, you couldn't find something easy for you guys to do. You couldn't deliver newspapers. You couldn't find a bicycle and deliver newspapers. You couldn't do anything to scrape up money for your survival. And then you're going to turn around and use me? Yeah, neither one of them answered their phone. So to hell with either one of them. Has anybody been in this predicament? Has anybody allowed somebody to come in there and stay with you and they didn't contribute to the household? Has anybody been through this? Has anybody been through this? I guess not. I'm the only one that's been through this. That can't be. That cannot be. That cannot be. But no more of this bullshit. No more. That's the last little money they'll ever get from me. Thought I was being a nice person, and I got screwed again. But no more. So like I said in my title, I'm going to leave him and all these other men alone. I'd rather be by myself. Look, my mom acquired everything without a man. A house, 2 cars, plenty of clothes, plenty of jewelry, without a man. No man provided none of that to her. She did fine by herself, and I can do fine by myself. I don't need no man to dictate, to tell me what to do with my money, to get me to ask me for my money. When you're a man is supposed to work. A man is supposed to be a man. A man's supposed to stand on his own 2 feet. Nigga owes me over $15,000 in child support, and you come to me asking me for money? And it's been almost a year. He hasn't paid since last year, and it's going on another year now. He better get to going. He better do something. He better scrape up and do what you need to do, because if you don't pay me my child support, I'm gonna give you a month, and in a month's time you better pay me something, or we're going to court again. And I'm not playing. I don't need a lawyer. I can speak for myself, and I'll be providing all the proof that I need. It's ridiculous. My dumb self. But I won't be a dummy again. I'm done. I'm done. So thank you for all who's listening. Thank you for all who's listening without any comments. Once again, Thank you for all who's listening, and thank you who will be watching the playback. You guys have a great Sunday evening and a great productive week. Catch me on the next live.